I'm honored to be today in your commencement from one of the finest universities in the world. Truth be told, I never graduated from college, and this is the closest I ever gotten to a college graduation. Today, I want to tell a story from my life. That's in no big deal, just a story. The first story about going the dust. I dropped out of Lady College after the first 6 months, but then stayed around as the dropping for another 18 months. Also, people are really key, so I dropped out. It started for a while. I was born. My biological mother was young, not and graduate student, so she decided to put me up for adoption. She felt very strongly that I should be adopted by college graduation. So everything was set for me to be adopted by birth by Laura and his wife. So, except that when I popped out, they decided the last minute that they really wanted a girl. So my parents, who were on the waiting list, got a call in the middle of the night asking, "We have an unexpected baby boy. Do you want him?" They said, "Of course."
My biological mother later found out that my mother had never graduated from college, and that my father had never graduated from high school. She refused to sign the final adoption papers. She reunited a few months later when my parents promised that I someday go to college. And 17 years later, I did go to college. But I naively chose a college that are most expensive at Stanford, and all of my working career savings were being spent on my college tuition. After, after 6 months, I got to CW in. I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, and no idea how college was going to help me figure it out. And here I was spending all of the money my parents saved their entire life. So I decided to drop out and trust that it worked out okay.
It was pathetic at the time, but looking back, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. The minute I drove out, I could stop taking the required classes that didn't interest me, and begin on the ones that looked interest me. It was not romantic. I didn't never go alone, so I slept on the floor in Range Rover. I had to talk for the 5 cent budget by 40. And I would walk 7 miles across town every Sunday night to get one good meal a week at the Hare Krishna temple. I love it. And much of what is stumbled into by finding my curiosity and intuition turned out to be by priceless later on. Let me give you an example. Then college at the time offered us the best geography instruction in the country. Throughout the campus, every postal, every label, on every drawer was built for hand calligraphy. I had to talk up further because I had dropped out, I didn't have to take normal classes. I decided to take a calligraphy class to learn how to do it.
I Ronald Obosev and sensible typefaces of bubbling the amount of specific individual computation. For one make create typographic credits with persicularistic alphabet in a way design certificates and found fascinating. The all of this had even a particular application in my life. But 10 years later when you were designing the first computer with beautiful typography, if I had never taught a single course in college, the American would never had multiple typefaces or professionally spaced fonts. And since Windows was the computer that makes it likely that no computer would have them.
마이크가 좀 바꾸고
If I never dropped out, I would never have dropped in on this calligraphy class, and personal comparison might not have the wonderful typography that they do. Of course, it was impossible to connect the dots looking forward when I was in college, but it was very, very clear looking backwards 10 years later. Again, you can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. You have to trust in something, your guts, destiny, life, karma, whatever. This approach has never let me down. It has made all the difference in my life.
My second story is about love and loss. I was lucky. I found a love to the only life. Vagina started to burn in my parents' garage when I was 20. We worked hard, and in 10 years after had grown from just the two of us in the garage into a $2 billion company with over 4,000 employees. We had just released our finest creation, the Macintosh, a year earlier, and I had just turned 30 and then I got fired. How can you get fired from a company you started? Well, as Apple grew, we hired someone who I thought was very talented to run the company with me. And for the 4 years, our working went well. But then our vision of the future began to diverge, and eventually we had a falling out. When we did our board of directors side with him, Suetari, I was out, and very publicly out.
I felt that I had let the previous generation of entrepreneurs down, that I dropped the baton as it was being passed to me. I made it David Packard and Bob Noyce and tried to apologize for screwing up so badly. I was a very public failure and I even thought about running away from the valley. But something slowly began to dawn on me. I still loved what I did. The turn of events had not changed that one bit. I had been rejected, but I was still in love, and so I decided to start over. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The business of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again, less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative years of my life.